Just like I said, people starting to wake up. We knew that we weren't going to be able to draft a quarterback. We knew this from the beginning. We told them for months that, hey, forget about it. It's not going to happen. We don't want a quarterback in the first round. It's not worth it. And the only quarterback we could probably get in the first round is Penix Jr. And we're not going to waste our whole daggone future on two bad arms and two bad legs. Now, people like Mitch Rantz, he went ahead and did his mock draft, but he did a mock draft assuming Aiden O'Connell was the starting quarterback. What kind of shit? You know what that is? That's called retracting. That's called backing off your original opinion, because I really never thought Mitch would do something like that. I mean, he the biggest hater of them all. He just he worse than a hater. He a can't stander all over Aiden. And now he's starting to lament that, yeah, it's looking more and more like Aiden may be the starter. But what's going to happen now is Minshew mania. We won't get a quarterback, and it's going to be between Aiden and Minshew, and everybody, well, except for us 30%, right, is going to be on some Minshew mania. Oh, the reason he's here is to start. Nobody gives a quarterback that much money if they don't want him to start. He's going to be in the future. He's won last time. He can be a good bridge quarterback that'll get us to the playoffs. You know, they were going to give all that accolades to him of this little things that he's done in the 4 years he's been in the league. But no love for Aiden. That's fine. But be careful, Aiden lovers, because once Minshew Mania gets a full head of steam, it's going to roll hard until the preseason. So it's never going to end for Aiden O'Connell, for us, his supporters. So we got to stay strong, stay true to it. Be aware that it's not going to be easy. It ain't supposed to be easy. You want to love who you love hard, take the pain. I love Aiden O'Connell as a quarterback, so I'm gonna love hard and take the pain. We got victories behind that kid. But people are starting to realize that he's going to be the starter for 2024. Coming slowly and slowly. They're going to fight for that Gardner Minshew mania, try to get it through. It's not going to go through. Aiden's going to be the starter. We're all going to be right. They're all going to have egg on their face, and then they're going to have to try to protract their little, or redact their little opinions. And the problem is, you can have an opinion, and then have a wrong opinion, and then say, you know what, I had a wrong opinion. And perhaps they will do that. But when you sound so arrogant about your original opinion, like if they don't listen to me, come on, what are they really doing then? I got the best answers, not them. I don't think I got the best answers. I think it's them. I just try to figure out what their answers are. And I know their answer is not Michael Penix broken up self or Jaden Daniels, I got to pay arm, leg, and the rest of my franchise to get. Then once you get past those two, everybody's happy about who's left. We don't want anybody like that. We don't want J.J. McCarthy. We don't want Bo Nix. We don't want Drake May. None of those quarterbacks are going to help us. And then Spencer Rattler, really, people, all the way down to Spencer Rattler. You got to understand with that type of stuff, that's the reason we're not going to draft a quarterback. Because drafting a quarterback is not going to help us next season. And the team knows that. When you fans wake up and figure it out, come holler at your boy, and we can all have this discussion about why Aiden's starting and what it is that Mark Davis saw in him that made him want to hold on to him, kick out Jimmy G, fire McDoofus, and give Dave Ziegler a raw deal, which I think Dave Ziegler got a raw deal, man. Look how many people we got starting for us because he drafted them. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. What's important now, draft. Right around the corner. Ooh, boy, I can't wait to be right. Can't wait to see everybody have egg on their face. And I can't wait to say the loudest "I told you so" as possible. And you guys, we should get some shirts printed that said "I told you so," just in silver and black, just so we can let fools know that the AD squad is here. The Aiden Defenders. You know what? I might put some Yaper on this. Give me some Aiden Defender t-shirts. Start handing them out if y'all guys want some. Yeah, perhaps. Come up with a design we can do it like that. Wear them around the city. Let people know I ain't the only one. What y'all want to do? So, we're going to have a great draft. Everybody falling in line and realizing that, everything they were talking for the last month is just hope, wish, stupidity, and just trying to clicks or just fandom. And when I say fandom, I mean fan dumb. Okay, because you're just not thinking. You're just doing fan speaking, which is fine. That's what we're here for, is to be fans in exchange. But if you call yourself doing the channel, come on, man. Have some respect for yourself, man. Do a little bit of thinking, man. Change your topics up. You know what I'm saying? This didn't have to be all daggone draft about Aiden O'Connell not being good and just getting a quarterback. We could have been looking at running backs that we named. We could have been looking at, we kind of looked at OTs, but that was just in glancing, you know. They could have done a lot more studies. They got a lot more resources, a lot more people to do that type of stuff to figure out who the best running back could have been for us, who the top wide receivers are, and if we can go later in the draft, we're going to get one. We got, of course, the O-line that we were talking about. They could have went in and gave us more information about the DBs and what that class is going to look like. There are so many people that had so many opportunities to give us so much information, just something else to get us through the draft to look forward to. Some names to look forward to so we can know, okay, I heard them mention this running back. I don't get a chance to watch all the film, but he said that they might be pretty good. And when I heard his name, then I went back and saw him, and yeah, maybe he is pretty good. Hopefully we got him, or glad we got him. But nah. It's all this hate on Aiden, this pray for another quarterback, and then the foolishness of finally realizing that it's just not going to happen. It doesn't make any damn sense. Okay? So just think a little bit. Concentrate on what's going on around you, and then listen to what you hear, but listen harder for what you don't. And in my opinion, what you don't hear about this draft is that Caleb Williams is not going to be. That's just me. I think Caleb Williams has pissed off the Bears. The Bears are going to go with Jaden Daniels. Washington Commanders got Caleb Williams offensive coordinator for a reason. That's who's going to go there. I did a video recording about this before. We're going to get Patriots with Drake May. We're going to have Vikings trade up to number 4 and get Michael Penix. And then Harbaugh is going to shock the world and draft J.J. McCarthy. You know, people, when I say that, they say, how could he do that? He has Herbert. But Herbert's coming up on his 4th year. Then there's going to be the 5th-year option. So there's really 2 more years of Herbert being locked in. And they're not trying to do anything within the next 2 years. They're not going to the Super Bowl in 2 years. They know that. And everybody always says what you do is you get a talented backup to learn under your good starter, and then hopefully he develops, and we'll see what you can do with him after that. Seems like a perfect opportunity for Jim Harbaugh to start from scratch, which is what he's been doing anyway. Get rid of your best wide receivers. Try to get rid of your best defensive players until they decide, hey, we'll just restructure our contract. And they're like, all right, cool, we can do that. We'll save the money. We want to get rid of your ass, but we'll save the money. Forget it. But now, there's no loyalty to anybody there. And we know Jim Harbaugh's, did I say an asshole? I didn't mean to say that. Oh, wait, yeah, I did. He's an overbearing asshole who runs out his welcome everywhere he fucking goes. And he's going to do the same thing in the Chargers in the next 4 or 5 years. So be glad, everybody who was pushing for Jim Harbaugh instead of AP. Because there were some of you out there. You ask and behave as you want. But there was a few of you out there. Like Gully on Black and White, Silver and Black Today. He was all in on anybody but AP. But he going to come back and say, no, that wasn't what I was saying. I was saying that we need to go ahead and interview as many people as possible without being brash on the decision. And then when we make the decision, he says, I think we were brash when we made the decision. I didn't see enough people that we interviewed. We just went straight with Antonio Pierce. And now he wants to smoke cigars, and he's the face of the franchise, and there could never be another another head coach for this team. I'm glad they got it done. They shouldn't even thought of anybody else. He's the face of the franchise. He's going to change everything, which he is. But, you wasn't saying that before, and own up to that. But people, they don't like to do that. All these people on these YouTube channels that disgust me. They don't want to own up to it. They all want to, hedge their bet, just like I always say. That's all right. That's fine. Let them do it until the draft. And then let them do it until the draft is done. And then we tell them, yes, we already knew this. Why? Because this made the most of fucking sense. And if you guys ever thought the thought, you would think the same damn thing. All right. So, let's enjoy the draft tomorrow. I could be wrong. Like I always say, I don't think I will be. Like I always say. All right. Peace, y'all. Guru out.